guy.
You got the money?
Yeah.
Pleasure doing business with you.
So can you fix it?
Of course I can fix it. Will, I fixed your vacuum cleaner. Will? This might be a problem.
I love Kamen Rider. Since accidentally discovering it in 2015, I've been completely enamored with the show about Spanish-clad superheroes that up until that point I had only thought could be a goofy kids show full of awkwardly dubbed shouts a la Power Rangers. And I thought I should share this discovery with you with a season that's widely regarded as one of the best to start with. So, we open on the incident known as Begins Night, and it's going down. Just a reminder here that this is in fact a children's show. Through the course of these events, Kamen Rider Double is born. In a somewhat jarring cut, if you discount the intro credits, we see a young woman named Akiko wandering the windy city of Futo, Japan, looking for something. Only to find it in the office of Hidari Shotaro, a local private detective.
私立探偵だ。
That too. Akiko reveals herself to be the daughter of the man we saw gunned down in the Begins Night incident, who has shown up to evict Shotaro from the building.
立ち退いてもらいます。はい、これ権利書。
なんだって?
Speaking of which, Shotaro carries himself exactly like a detective would in a noir movie or novel, which we can gather through context clues is because he's an avid reader of just that. Unfortunately for him though, just as Akiko is throwing him out the door, a new case has arrived. The case this week is a missing person, brought to Shotaro by his childhood friend Marissa.
Marina.
Sorry, I meant Marina, who has come to the detective agency to ask Shotaro to help find her missing boyfriend. And quite frankly, that sounds like an easier task than dealing with the landlord, so off he goes gathering clues.
私立探偵だ。この町では小さな幸せも大きな不幸も。
Remember that previous comment about Shotaro being an avid noir mystery fan? Well, that's so on the nose, he even has an internal monologue while looking for clues, now promptly being followed by Akiko.
風が運んでくる。町の幼馴染、津村マリナの依頼はまさに舞い込んだ一陣の風だった。
Who promptly hits him with a single sandal for said monologue. The pair quickly wander into a crime scene with smoke billowing out of a tunnel. As they approach and interact with police, they learn that this was actually an entire building collapsed through the freaking ground, caused by some creature called a dopant melting the steel support beams. But what is a dopant? Dopants are humans that have attained items called Gaia memories, small USB-like devices that when jabbed into a mark on your skin called a living connector, allows the user to transform into the physical embodiment of what's labeled on the device itself. We also learn from this that Shotaro must be doing something right if the chief detective thinks so highly of him. Meanwhile, after getting a call from a man named Philip, they attempt to discover what Gaia memory this particular Dofont is using.
Magma.
Oh hey, how did they figure that? Oh.
Gaia memory no shoutai wa.
Having narrowly avoided being melted alive, Akiko runs off, much to Shotaro's annoyance. We then cut to the inside of a mansion with the woman named from the traffic jam walking into a dining hall, where we learn that people sitting around the table are responsible for selling Gaia memories, and have their own.
実は私
Taboo!
結婚したい人が見つかったの
Meanwhile, Akiko has run back to the office to begin throwing away of Shotaro's things, when she accidentally stumbles onto a back room where we meet
君もしかしてフィリップ君って人？
a somewhat, for lack of better terminology, OCD individual who has the ability to see the Gaia Library, a repository of all knowledge on Earth. We also learn that once he gets fixated on something, he has to know literally everything there is to know about it before he can do anything else. And unfortunately for him, he's been talking to Akiko.
君は知らないだろう。たこ焼きという食べ物。354万3280件該当する。面白い食べ方だ。
So after waiting out the night for Philip to burn himself out on the fried octopus balls, he's finally able to research the magma dopant using keywords provided him by Shotaro. Said keywords being the clues that him and Akiko found along the way, giving them the exact location they need to go and find their man.
行くさ。僕たちは2人で1人の探偵だもの。
The trail leads Shotaro to the wind scale store where the culprit happens to be waiting.
Magma!
燃えろ
But fortunately, Shotaro has a secret weapon.
いや、俺たちが。
Joker!
フィリップ、
Cyclone!
ガイアメモリー？
変身。
A fight ensues between the two, and a half of them, where we learn that this Kamen Rider can change forms and attributes on the fly.
Luna! Luna! Joker!
Once the two get an opening, they make the finishing move known as the memory break, so named because it forcibly ejects the Gaia memory from the target and causes it to shatter. So the battle is won. Shotaro has caught the culprit, but something's amiss. Oh, this is so thrilling. I wonder what's going to happen next. Well, sorry, my friends, but that's where we stop. You see, I may be a thief, but even I wouldn't want to rob you of this fantastic show. After all, isn't the fun part about a mystery being able to solve it? But yeah, that was the first episode of Kamen Rider Double, and it's one of my favorite seasons of this show, and part of the reason I'm so obsessed with it even after 4 years. So I do recommend you give it a watch, but there is a catch. Kamen Rider is not legally able to watch in the US. You have to use third-party websites or torrents to stream it. Now there has been talk going around at the time of this video's release of it actually coming to the US, but it's just speculation, unfortunately.
I hope you know how lucky you are getting in a last-minute order like this.
Did you take that thing off?
It's super creepy how well you can do that.
What's wrong? See something you like?
Oh, the power of latex, contouring, and force perspective. All right.
What is that?